10 things that happen to your body when you walk every day. If doctors have been touting the benefits of daily walking for several years now, it's certainly not for nothing. It is rather with the objective of motivating people to improve their state of physical and psychological health. But if you're still not convinced that walking is the best health option available to you, here are 10 benefits you'll get by doing it. 1. Maintaining a healthy weight. Walking is a physical activity, capable of saving you from much more rigorous and demanding training sessions. Although, a walk lasting around 30 minutes does not burn a lot of calories, but walking at a brisk pace still consumes energy, while being easy to do and much less tiring than other exercises. According to a 2015 study by the London School of Economics and Political Science, walking is an exercise that can be just as effective if not more, than going to the gym. Not to mention that it is one of the best measures for preventing and fighting weight gain. It is also found in this same study that walkers tend to be thinner than those who frequently did gyms. 2. Much less pressure on the joints. One of the most obvious benefits of walking is that it actively helps fight chronic disease, while keeping the risk of injury very low. This is the safest type of exercise, even for people with obesity or diabetes. The same goes for those with arthritis or heart disease. By walking regularly, you improve your blood circulation and reactivate your lymphatic system, so that it is able to eliminate toxins from the body and reduce inflammation. 3. Improved heart health. A 2013 study, published in the American Journal of Preventative Medicine, suggested that brisk walking had positive effects on resting heart rate, blood pressure, exercise capacity, maximal oxygen uptake, as well as life quality. Scientists followed more than 1,000 patients with different diseases to finally realize that walking had a significant impact on the majority of them, and that it gave them protection against heart attacks, coronary diseases and even strokes. Researchers even associated walking at a brisk pace for 30 minutes 5 days a week, with a 19% reduction in the risk of coronary heart disease. 4. Drives away depression, and improves mood. Like many other types of physical activity, walking is believed to be a natural remedy for depression and mood-related issues, for the simple reason that it allows the brain to release happiness hormones, such as endorphins for example. 5. Supports bone health in the elderly. If many exercises are known to prevent the loss of bone mass due to old age, know that walking is not left out in this area, since it reduces the risk of bone diseases. For the reason because when you walk, you fight against gravity to move, which helps the bones to strengthen and, therefore, reduces the risk of fractures or osteoporosis in old age. Also, there is a study done by Brigham and Women's Hospital, which proved that postmenopausal women who walked daily for 30 minutes were 40% less likely to have a hip fracture. 6. Reduces the risk of Alzheimer's. According to a study, walking, like all physical exercises with a low impact on the body, has a preventive action against early dementia. It limits the risk of suffering from Alzheimer's disease. Overall, we can say that walking has a positive effect on mental health in general. Not to mention that this physical activity reduces stress and produces a greater quantity of the famous happiness hormone endomorphine. 7. Increases lung volume. Walking is an aerobic physical exercise. Walking increases the oxygen consumption by the body. Therefore, it also increases the flow of oxygen in the blood and strengthens the lungs. It also helps to better eliminate toxins and waste. By breathing better, we relieve certain symptoms caused due to lung diseases. 8. Reduces the risk of diabetes. The pancreas also benefits from walking. Although, it may seem surprising that walking is more effective than running in preventing diabetes. A study has in fact shown that over a period of 6 months, a group of walkers improved their glucose tolerance, concerning sugar absorption, almost 6 times better than a group of runners. 9. Aids digestion. Walking 30 minutes a day helps reduce the risk of colon cancer, improves digestion and limits the risk of constipation by regulating bowel movements. 10. Calms the mind, and eliminates stress. Although, the mind cannot be considered an organ. But the fact remains that walking reduces the symptoms of depression in people who suffer from it. So if you have a little blues, are tired, or bored, walking can really help you. Walking around with friends can only bring you pleasure and happiness. And it will be easier for you to see things on the bright side. And if we have managed to convince you of the benefits of walking on your health, put on your sneakers and know that a pair of hiking sticks will further improve all these benefits. Thank you. Please consider subscribing if you like the content.